I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a buck with you guys. I saw this tweet the other day where there is this anime called My Stepsister is My Ex-Girlfriend, an official trailer too with, you know, that's the thumbnail for it. And somebody retweeted it with I miss when anime was just Naruto, Bleach, DBZ, One Piece, and etc. The newer animes are just so weird and that's not even funny. And then somebody Merc retweeted that with, I swear to God, this new gen don't know jack shit. So I get what he's saying because Merc actually goes a little bit deeper into that, and he says, all right, let me clarify. That's fine if one isn't into this stuff. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not new. It was mostly the fact that they said newer stuff is weird when I consider that particular title tame compared to a lot of stuff I've seen. So I honestly understand both sides of this equation because this new anime that's coming out, to me it's not my cup of tea like at all. But I can see why this guy's saying I wish that it was just back to Naruto, Bleach, DBZ, One Piece, and honestly, those are the big ones for the original anime back in the thousands, the 90s. But the 90s and the thousands had their fair share of fucked up anime, which is what Merc is saying. Like, this guy doesn't know anything because he thinks those are like the only anime that are out there. Basically, what he's thinking that he's saying, or there was far worse titles back then, which there was. I mean, if you watch Akira, there's a whole beginning part of that movie where it is extremely graphic and sexual and just honestly, I watched that show when I was like 8 and I probably should have been watching Akira back then. So yeah, I understand what both of them are saying. At the same time though, I do gotta lean toward the whole I miss how anime used to be, because the newer animes, they lean in, like back then it was like almost like a niche it was like a niche subset of anime viewers that liked similar things like this. You know, a lot of them liked what those big ones were, or spin-offs of them, or mech animes, or Hamtaro. But now there is an entire huge portion of the anime community that is into My Stepsister type of anime, that are into AOE, and there's just so many anime. There's so much more anime because the anime industry is so much bigger now than it was before. It's got so much more money. There are so many different tastes that there is a huge booming industry when it comes to things like this, anime like this. There's a lot of stuff like this now compared to back in the day. There were some bad stuff back in the day, but this is becoming far more of the norm now, like this weirder stuff. I mean, weird to me. I mean, some people may think it's not weird, but it is weird to me. So I think it's really funny that, honestly, I can see both perspectives, but at the same time, newer stuff, in my opinion, has leaned far more, with far more content, far heavier into this territory than it was back in the thousands when Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece ruled the airwaves. At least that's my take on it.